What is going on, everyone? Leon checking in, and we're at it again with another video. In today's video, we'll be unboxing and reviewing the Oculus Quest 2 Kiwi Design Pro controller grips. Now, this video is featured on the Oculus Meta Quest playlist, so you can find information related to this topic quickly and easily. In previous videos, we unboxed and reviewed the Kiwi Design replaceable head strap and Kiwi Design VR dumbbell kit. Now, this is worth mentioning because all these items are compatible and blend nicely together. Now, this grip kit is an upgrade from the stock setup, making it a must-have for those who play extended sessions. This kit extends the controller grip area, features an improved strap system, and eliminates the possibility of the battery cover sliding off mid-play. As always, we only feature products or services I buy, use, or am interested in. On that note, Kiwi Design did send this product to us for this unboxing and review. Now, you can find this item and related items at the Amazon storefront link in the description below. All things said, let's go ahead and get into it. So here we are with the unboxing. Now, items come wrapped in plastic, but I removed it previously for demonstration purposes. Now, the color option we received for our kit is black, but there are 8 other color options. Personally, I like black because it doesn't discolor as fast as white, and it vibes nicely with the Kiwi Design replaceable head strap. Contents include the grips, hand strap padding, extra elastic cords, extra plastic battery pull tabs, silicone controller ring covers, and product information. So let's talk installation, which we'll demonstrate with one controller. Now, this is also a good time to clean the controller if you have the time. So first we want to remove the stock battery cover, and then the battery. Next, we want to remove the stock wrist strap, and you can see there's a groove here, and that's where we're going to put our fingernail, and then we can just pull out on that strap, and you can see it starts to come out, and then it's completely removed. And this is nice to know even if you aren't getting this kit, because you can remove these straps and you can clean them a lot more easier than if they're connected to the controller. Next, we can install the grip. Now, these grips feature a battery pull tab, and you want to make sure that it's actually pulled through this door. That way, when you're sliding the grip onto the controller, this doesn't get caught in between. Now, these grips also feature a built-in battery cover, which clicks into place on the controller for a more secure fit. Installing the controller into the grip is easily done. We just have to watch out for the excess silicone material, and it might help to actually pull some of it through, and then the battery cover should click into place. Next, we can reinsert the battery, and we're actually going to leave the battery pull tab hanging out as you see here. And when we put the battery in, it's going to tuck that pull tab in as well. Now, the battery pull tab is hit or miss, but if you pull on it, ideally, it should pull the battery out fairly easily, and then you can replace a new battery inside fairly quickly. And then I normally just tuck the tab around the battery, just like so it's not hanging out. And then we can close the battery door. And speaking of that battery door, it's flexible with a buildup of material that takes up the extra space between the battery and this door itself. And it also closes securely into place and lays flush with the rest of the controller grip. And you can see there is a little bit of space going around that door, and that just makes it easier to find it so that you can open it. Next, we can secure the grip to the controller with the securing grommets, and you might have to pull some of the material up and over the trigger. And then we can pull the top portion over the top of the ring. And then we want to make sure that these are actually locked securely into place. So I want to push on them here and kind of rub them in a little bit. Make sure we have a nice solid connection. And then those should hold the grip into place securely. Now, the securing grommets paired with the built-in battery cover and battery door are a benefit of this design because they eliminate the possibility of a battery cover sliding off mid-play as seen with the stock Quest 2 controllers, especially if you're using the Kiwi Design VR dumbbell kit on the controllers themselves because they add extra weight, which increases the possibility of the controller sliding out of your hand, and as you try to grip them, you accidentally start removing the battery cover. Then we have the silicone hand strap, which features a thin layer of foam padding, which compresses slightly to aid in comfort. The hand strap is also adjustable by a spring-loaded button, and pushing on it allows you to pull the strap through either one way or through the other way to adjust the strap length, and the built-in spring is strong enough to hold the adjustment securely into place. The ends of the hand strap cords feed securely into a silicone hose, which is also flexible. And as previously mentioned, this kit comes with hand strap padding, and it just wraps around the silicone portion of the hand strap and velcros to itself. And this adds a fabric feel to the hand strap while increasing the thickness. Now, although the hand strap padding may feel nice on the hand strap, it's important to keep in mind that it may add increased cleaning maintenance compared to just using the hand strap by itself, where it can just be wiped down after each play session. The wrist strap is also an upgrade from the stock strap because it's thicker, slightly longer, and features a thicker adjustment slider. Important to mention, the Quest 2 controller still stands upside down with no issues with the grip installed. This grip also features texture, which should aid in grip compared to the smoothness of the Quest 2 battery cover and grip itself. As for design and fit of the overall kit, everything looks good and works well here. Now, because we're dealing with a flexible silicone material, there are going to be areas of the grip that don't lay perfectly flat on the Quest 2 controller, but that's going to be expected. As for the cutouts themselves, they're going to be large enough to allow movement of the thumbstick and access to all the buttons, as well as the side trigger and the rear trigger. Now, when it comes to the hand strap, that's nice to have because, as we know, the stock Quest 2 controller doesn't come with a hand strap, and this adds a little bit more security while playing for extended periods of time. And then we also have that wrist strap, which is a little bit better. It's thicker, it's a little longer, it features a nicer slide adjustment. And all of this is going to allow us to play for an extended period of time with more comfort and security. Now, as previously mentioned, the nice thing about this grip kit is it's also compatible with other Kiwi Design products like the Kiwi Design VR Dumbbell kit. So I'm going to install this onto this kit for demonstration purposes. So first I have the bottom cover. We're going to drop that right onto the controller. And then we have the top cover. I'm going to insert that as well. And then we're going to take the securing knob. This secures the VR dumbbell kit to the Quest 2 controller. And then if we take a look here at the back, you can see that this grip kit, it just slides right between the VR dumbbell kit. There's no interference as well. And it looks really nice. All of this presents a nice factory finish. It looks stock. It looks like something that would be made by Oculus Meta themselves. Now, that being said, the Pro controller grips are a must-have if using the VR dumbbell kit because it gives you a better grip on the controllers and straps now that the controllers are heavier. And then we have the silicone ring covers, which work as expected. They're just going to slide over the ring of the Quest 2 controller, and then you just press them firmly into place. The most important thing is you want to make sure that they're centered on the ring so that the distance on both sides here are going to be about equal, as you can see there. Now, these don't work all that great if using the VR dumbbell kit because the silicone ring protectors don't fit flush on the rings themselves. And when I performed my 1 hour test with the silicone ring installed with the VR dumbbell kit, one of the silicone ring protectors fell off of one of the controllers sometime in between the test. I'm not really sure, but these work best if you aren't using the VR dumbbell kit. So let's talk testing. I tested this whole kit for an hour with a mixture of Pistol Whip, Beat Saber, and Supernatural. This grip kit is important for long fitness sessions if your hands get sweaty or your grip starts to fatigue, especially with the dumbbell kit applied. When using the stock strap with the bare Quest 2 controllers, often they would start to slip out of the hand earlier into gaming sessions. Also, the battery cover would come undone in the middle of play, which created an inconvenience. The Kiwi Design Pro controller grips are a must-have because they allow longer gaming sessions under intense conditions compared to that stock setup. With these grips, I was able to play this 1 hour session, even though the grips themselves started to slide out my hands towards the end, but I would consider this acceptable for an hour session when considering fatigue and sweat. As for the kit itself, everything stays in place. The oddest thing here were the hand straps because I've never had any. Adjustment takes a bit of trial and error, but once secured, they feel supportive and natural. The Pro controller grip upgrade also extends the grip area, as you can see clearly here. And a quick update on that Kiwi Design VR dumbbell kit. Now, as previously mentioned, these weights aren't all that heavy initially. However, you feel the difference after an extended play session once you remove the weights from the controllers. This makes the controllers themselves feel feather light. And finally, we have grip removal, which is done fairly quickly by performing the install directions backwards. The most important thing to remember is to remove the battery first and free the pull tab so it doesn't get ripped off prematurely. However, it makes sense why now extra battery pull tabs are included in case this happens. So let's wrap things up. In my opinion, this is a must-have item, especially if you're using the Kiwi Design VR dumbbell kit or playing for extended periods of time. So that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it and found it useful, please leave a like. If you're watching this on YouTube and have any questions or comments, as always, drop those down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Now, there are 3 ways you can support the content. The first way is to click on the Amazon storefront link in the description below. There you'll find items that I have bought or I would like to buy, and anything you buy from the storefront does support the content. The next way to support us is just by sharing this content with someone who might enjoy it or find it useful. And the last way to show your support is just by clicking the subscribe button. Now, liking and subscribing are important because those are ways to vote on whether you like the content. Liking and subscribing are also important for new viewers and listeners. If new viewers and listeners see likes and subscribers, they're going to think that the content is helpful, worth watching, and listening to. As always, thanks for watching, and may the universe flow in your favor. And until next time, Leon checking out.
Yeah.